Hello everybody, Abdel here, and welcome to Abdel's Home Cooking. Now we all like pasta dishes from time to time, myself included, but there are one of those days where you have to eat on the healthy side. Something that's both vegan and dairy-free. Well, I have a certain pasta-esque recipe that fits both those categories. For today's recipe, it's going to be a dairy-free zucchini noodle Alfredo. The ingredients we're using is 1 zucchini, unsweetened original almond milk, and two brands of violet. They're a cheese substitute for those who want to be dairy free. Here we have mozzarella shards and shaved Parmesan. Perfect. Both ingredients perfect for Alfredo sauce. Also, I have my special blend, some seasonings, white pepper and salt to taste, as well as Italian seasoning, and garlic and onion powder. And those are the ingredients. Let's turn them into pasta. Well, pasta-esque. First, let's get our zucchini noodles ready. Before doing so, however, we should wash the zucchini first. First, we turn on the faucet. We're running through running water, a little bit under 1 inch water, like so. Now, if you find spots that are stubborn, you can also use a produce brush. Scrub it all out. Now, you want to be gentle because the skin is fragile. Mix it again. Then we dry it off with a dry paper towel. Now, before we continue, I'd like to tell you all that this week's class was a food safety lesson on meat temperature and vegetable washing, like you just saw. So if you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you watching it. There are important tips for you if you want to make a major career out of cooking. Cooking for food safety is a total must-have for chefs, myself included. Now we cut the top. We cut the top part of the zucchini, this part, with a knife, like so. Now, if you're using sharp objects like this, and have no experience with them, I recommend having a guardian, parent, or DSP he by your side for assistance. This is none more important than knife safety. Now make the zucchini into noodles. We're going to be using something called a veggie. It's a tool that helps you make vegetable noodles from scratch. Yeah, something you've probably seen on TV. Something you probably saw on TV before streaming came in. Now you insert the zucchini right here. Here. And you twist it like so. Twist it like so. And this turns zucchini into thin pasta. Now our zucchini is made into noodles. So it's time we start seasoning. First, we're gonna we're gonna need to add a few drops of olive oil. And spread it with your hands like so. Now we add our seasonings. First, for taste, we add salt and pepper. Next, we add Italian seasoning. Then we add some onion. Then we add onion powder. And lastly, garlic powder. Then we mix in the seasonings like so. So onto the noodles. And now we have our veggie noodles ready to be cooked. But not yet. Because now we're gonna be doing our sauce. First, we adding 1 cup of unsweetened regular almond milk onto the small pot like so. And we turn on the stovetop and let it heat to a boil. Okay, now we add half a cup. Now we add 1/2 cup of vegan mozzarella shreds. This brand. And a 1/3 cup of shaped quote-unquote Parmesan. Then we add in our seasonings. Himalayan salt, ground black pepper, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder. For thickening, I'm gonna add a third cup of almond flour. And mix it in. Just for thickness, though. Alright, we got our sauce ready. Let's move on to the pot. Let's move on to the pasta. First, we turn the stove on. Spray on some olive oil for prevent stickiness. Then put in the pasta mixture like so. For good measure, let's cover the pan. And let it steam over for a few minutes. Now you stir the zucchini noodles around like this. You keep doing it until you see some transparency. Next, we add in our pasta sauce. Stir in the sauce with the pasta like so. And here is our finished product. Dairy-free zucchini noodle Alfredo. Now let's take a bite and see how we did. Delicious. And it really does taste like the real deal. And it'd be perfect with a side of grilled chicken too. Thank you all for watching today's recipe video. Anyhow, if you want to see more of this, please like and subscribe please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share with others to keep the channel growing. And as always, my next class is going to be about making pancakes. So don't miss that. And be sure to see my other food safety video about meat temperature and vegetable washing. Because that information is important if you want to pursue a career here in cooking. So don't forget to watch it after this. Yes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Yeah. Bon appetit.